Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Mike's DVDs and Blu-rays collection. Today, special episode, I'm going to do a music CD collection episode this time. I did one video so far. My first one had a good response. People liked it. I got a lot of comments, a lot of views on it. That was for the UFO Strangers in the Night box set. If you haven't seen the episode, check it out. But today I thought I would do something pretty cool. I'm going to spotlight a show from the legendary Jimi Hendrix. Now, I pretty much have most of Jimi Hendrix CD collection, a lot of stuff that he's put out, newer stuff, the remasters every so often he's put out over the years since about I want to say 92, I think, when MCA first put out those. Maybe, I think that's kind of how far it goes back. I'm not sure. But anyways, New Year's Eve 1969 was a monumental night for Jimi Hendrix. In his band, he had Buddy Miles on bass. Of course, Jimi on guitar, and why am I forgetting the drummer? The drummer, Buddy Miles. Oh man, don't crucify me. Just having a complete brain fart. Buddy Miles on drums, Billy Cox on bass. I always get I always get the bass player and the drummer their names mixed up just because of the B's. Okay, so you got Billy Cox on bass and Buddy Miles on drums, which was recorded at the Fillmore East in New York City. This was a special, I think they did 2 shows that night. The first show ending with the New Year, the ball dropping and celebrating New Year's Eve and everything. So over the years, they've released different versions of those shows that night, and different cuts. Like they've took different cuts from those 2 shows and released certain things. That being what would first be released, I believe, officially as just as Band of Gypsies. And this was kind of an interesting story. Jimi Hendrix owed Capitol Records one record or something as a session player, or it was some convoluted story like that. But anyways, he basically cut a deal with Capitol for, he had to finish this deal. So what they did was they took some of the best cuts, or some of the best cuts, and they put out 6 songs on Band of Gypsies, this would always be known as the Band of Gypsies album. Phenomenal. It still has my favorite version of Machine Gun, number 2, Machine Gun, clocking in at 12 minutes and 33 seconds. That's one of the best. I don't know why I'm holding my hands like this, but it's just a habit. But 12 minutes and 33 seconds. My favorite version of Machine Gun. This would come out. I don't know if this came out. This came out before Jimmy's death, or this came out after his death. It's sometime in 1970 they released this, and this went on to be basically his last official type of release, so to speak, which was a live album and everything, which was great. I first discovered this album, I didn't get this until I was late to the party on this, probably the late 90s. I just never got around to it. Maybe it was the mid 90s, and I got this, and I got blown away by just the sound on this for the first time. Knowing Jimi Hendrix with Noel and why am I having I'm just having drummer brain farts right now, but the Experience had a certain sound, and then this was kind of known as the Band of Gypsies era, and they released this. So let's move right along to as far as what I have. I mean, there might be some bootlegs out there might be some, you know, various things, but next in line, I had that Band of Gypsies album for a long time, and then at some point Jimi, they put out Band of Gypsies Live at the Fillmore East, which is a 2-disc compilation from that night, but it's not complete. It's got a mixture of second show, first show on there. They have the second show, Machine Gun. There's two versions of Machine Gun. I'm trying to think, they did 2 shows, or did they do 1 show, 3 shows? I believe they did 2 shows that night. But anyways, this is kind of a compilation of performances that night. This is not, when this came out, this wasn't complete because they recorded a bunch of stuff. I think actually man, I am just all over the place on this album, this will clear it up here in a second, though. But anyways, this came out, I think in the 90s, somewhere in the 90s. And this version I have is when it was released through Universal. The Experience, Hendrix, MCA stuff. So this is the first version of this came out. And then I think they re-released it, I believe. But anyways, this is Band of Gypsies Live at the Fillmore East, the 2-disc compilation that came out in the 90s. And then 2016 came a compilation of the first show, 12/31/69, just called Machine Gun, the Jimi Hendrix, Band of Gypsies at Fillmore East that night, which is 11 songs, and it's the first show, I guess. This would be the first show, and I believe it has a different version of Machine Gun on here. There's so many performances from these recordings. It's kind of hard to. I always get kind of confused and stuff. I mainly know it by I hear it. So they released this. This came out as part of the newer legacy re-releases of his catalog, with Eddie Kramer doing the remastering and stuff like that with his sister Janie. And then last year for Christmas, this around November, December, this came out. I wanted this for Christmas, so I got this. This is Hendrix. This is a box set. This is really cool. This is called Hendrix Songs for Groovy Children, the Fillmore East Concerts. So this has all the I guess known Fillmore East concerts. So this is really cool. It kind of pops off. It's kind of durable cardboard, but it does have a wrap on it. I had this in the truck, and it kind of peeled back. I think something got on it. And then it opens up, and it has all the CDs, and it's got a booklet. Let me go through all this. So it's got a pretty cool booklet. It's pretty lengthy, actually. Pretty thick one for a box set. What else is in here? Oh, I saved the back plate that came off the wrapper here. So this has 5 shows. Okay, I was wrong. 5 shows. There's 5 discs, and they did 2 shows the 31st, and then they did 3 shows. Yeah, and then they did three more shows, I guess. I'm trying to think, man. I'm not telling the detailed history of this night. I'm just kind of trying to grace over these recordings a little bit. But yeah, it's got a lot of stuff on here. It makes you feel more complete about this, because if you're really a big fan of this show like I am, it's really super cool. And each one of these is kind of like the back has like a kind of a blown up expanded ticket stub. The front has Jimi with different different poses, different color schemes. This one has green. This is disc 5. They're out of order. Disc 5, the second set. And then we got, okay, disc 1 has Jimi with some red and kind of orange. Now this is the first set. And then we got disc 4, and this is kind of an orange. It's kind of an orange pose, kind of deep in solo thought there. This is from the second set. This is new, guys. I'm used to doing DVDs and Blu-ray, so I'm trying. How do I do DVD? You know, how do I do CDs? So I'm trying this. Okay. So next up, we got a shot of Billy Cox on bass there, kind of an orange thing. This is the disc 2 second set. And then we have the final disc, which is done in purple, which has Buddy Miles on drums. I believe he's singing there. But yeah, this is like a disc. Did I say disc 3? Yeah, disc 3. It's kind of got a blue and purple kind of thing, but it's really cool. It's kind of, you know, even from the, you know, the name Hendrix, it's kind of psychedelic-y. It's really cool. Well, I haven't, you know, seen it. I haven't really seen anything like this. Now, I have some other Hendrix box sets, but I just wanted to kind of focus on this night and the recordings I have of that night and stuff. And I guess you could put in the comments if you want to, let me know, is this the complete known recordings for this show or not? Because I feel comfortable having this, knowing that these are the complete songs and, you know, different arrangements. But, you know, sometimes I go back to Band of Gypsies. I go back to the very first one and listen to it in that order on CD. You know, I could set it up on digital and, you know, do all that, but I like the order that those flow in, and I'm used to that because I listened to this for so long before I had this one. And believe it or not, I've probably not listened to this one the most for some reason. I guess I would come back to that one. Or actually, I'm sorry, that's wrong. I would probably have listened to Machine Gun, the newer one, or the next to the newest one, less. I guess because it felt incomplete to me a little bit. It's got a lot of his new songs on here that he was working on at that time with the band and stuff. So and this was pretty cool. I guess listening to this, it's all kind of mixed up with the shows and stuff and everything, and it kind of comes back to that first Band of Gypsies album. I guess just the flow and energy, they really captured it, when they sequenced it that way. But, it is different cuts and stuff, but I guess it just flows. I guess because I'm used to hearing it that way. But yeah, there you go. Jimi Hendrix, live at the Fillmore East. Bill Graham owned the Fillmore East, and there was a Fillmore West, and Bill Graham ran those. And he was pretty cool about recording stuff. I believe I think I had a DVD of Band of Gypsies. I had that DVD they released. I should have put this in this group, but I'll eventually do a DVD Hendrix set because I got a big stack of DVDs of Hendrix. But I believe there's a concert. There's black and white. I'm pretty sure Bill Graham probably filmed it because he filmed a lot of stuff, especially out west. He filmed a lot of stuff in black and white. There's some good shows by there's Kiss, the Kiss show that's on their Kissology. There's a great performance by Y&T, 1975, I want to say. Black and white. It's on YouTube. Check it out. It's a blistering 1-hour set by Y&T. I love Y&T. And there's some other shows I've seen over the years. Mostly they're in black and white and stuff, but yeah, Bill Graham was a real cool dude. I mean, he organized a lot of festivals and events, and he was, just really cool. I believe he was really cool with the artists and stuff, and he was a promoter and everything and stuff like that. So, but there you go. I mean, that if I had to tell you where to start with this whole night, and you want to know what it's all about, just start with Band of Gypsys, the first one that was released. 6 songs. It'll get you grooving. I'm not sure if this is on Spotify. I'm sure you can find a recording of it free on YouTube. Now this is something I don't see often, like in used record stores and used stuff. I don't ever see this set. I actually ordered this off eBay a long time ago, and I've had it. And but yeah, I don't ever see this anywhere. I rarely see Hendrix stuff, but I would see maybe best stubs and stuff, but yeah, I don't know. What I've come across over the last 30 years of looking through record store bins is I've never seen it much. So, but yeah, I'm not sure where the price is on this. I got a pretty decent deal on Amazon last year for this. There's also a real big set of Electric Ladyland that's pretty pricey. I need to get that. I know it's got some new stuff on it, but man, Hendrix recorded some. He was Mr. Recorded, and I'm really thankful he did. But it seems like maybe he didn't get to enjoy his work. You know what I mean? He didn't get to enjoy any money or any free time off to be able to relax. I mean, he put it all in the studio, Electric Ladyland, and he recorded nonstop. But I'm glad we have what we have of Jimi Hendrix. But yeah, if you want to start somewhere, go there. Check this out next, the Live at the Fillmore East set, Band of Gypsys. And then just by then you'll be really into it. Get the big box set after that, if you want to go in that order. But definitely check out Band of Gypsys, the first album, 6 songs, great. Blistering, definitive, to me, definitive version of Machine Gun. I mean, it's such a great song. Just the way it's sequenced on that album, just when you hear it, it gives you goosebumps the first couple of times I ever heard that song. So that's about it. So this was my second CD video. I don't know, this one's kind of started off kind of bumpy, I think. Not as smooth, but I'm going to try it from time to time just to kind of mix up the flavor and stuff and everything. So yeah, Jimi Hendrix live at the Fillmore East, 12/31/69, New Year's Eve, 1969, January 1970. What a night that would have been to be there, and all those shows and just everything. So I don't know, in the comments, I'm having just a complete brain fart now that the camera's rolling. But let me know in the comments, was it 2 nights back to back? I mean, did he do all the stuff New Year's Eve night and then came back New Year's Day that night and performed a couple more shows? Or was he just like performing straight on through the night and they just recorded everything? I mean, I could easily find that out, but I don't want to redo the video. So just let me know in the comments, and let me know which version of those is your favorite. I mean, which order would you suggest those to be in? Or just give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and I guess if everybody kind of likes it, I guess I'll try to do another one soon. But I really dig Hendrix on this set, and there's some other good stuff coming soon. I'm going to do some more stuff in the future regardless. And just subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed already. And that's about it, guys. I guess I'm going to listen to some Jimi Hendrix, and I will see you guys later. Be good to each other. Be safe out there, and I will see you guys later.